Hello, my name is Logan, and we are. I'm joined with Myles, and we are two of the four creators of the time game, and we are going to run you guys through how this game plays and some little tips and tricks and what's happened here. Myles.
Hi, I'm Myles. I'm one of the developers here. Excited to walk you through the time game.
So there are. It is a multiplayer and solo game. So there are some puzzles you can do, and also that is also where you can play our tutorial and learn how to play the game. Uh, we are going to show you a game that was played by ourselves, which is kind of a lot of stuff sometimes is happening on the stack, so it can get a little overwhelming for a new player. But this we're just going to try to show you what's going on here. So looks like a game is just about to start right here. So pay attention to the timeline cards around the edge in the middle. That's the Earth timeline and the Moon timeline. And so that represents the future and the past in time. So all players pass that round, so it resolve the stack, and then all of the timeline cards' abilities go off. At the beginning, no player can play a weapon. So sometimes people don't play anything because they want to play a weapon, and then they want other stuff to be happening on the stack because there's more stuff to interact with. So there can be some
And,
explode. Yeah.
and crucially, also at the end of round, each player draws a card and moves forward one space. In this case, it's clockwise one space on the Earth timeline. There's also ways to get to the Moon, but in this game, it's not a main priority.
Yeah. Playing the weapon is, which is not on. They're not on the beginning, so they can play their weapons freely. If they did play it on the beginning, their weapon would just fail and it would just sit on the ground, and the next player that came along would pick it up. Time machine targeting that economic boom over there, which will sometimes help you and sometimes not. It's a random component in the game. There's a few random things. The weapons are random, so you'll roll a dice. It'll be like a D10, and it'll be 80% on the or 70%. It looks like that sniper rifle that's just being played is 80%. So it's a pretty sure chance you're gonna not make it if you get hit by a sniper rifle twice. So that happens at speed 1. So if you want to get out of there, you're going to have to play something that's going to be faster than speed 1. So the time machine actually is faster than the sniper rifle. So yellow is out of there. And then it looks like blue also has a time machine. Also out of there. Now, one of the sniper rifles is going to go back to his hand here because he played the hologram. Hologram doubles, but it hits the same sniper rifle twice. So nothing happens.
And one thing to note about the stack, Logan already mentioned it, but speeds. Cards resolve off the stack at higher to lower speeds, and 10 is the fastest speed. So 10s always goes off, then 9s, and so on to 0. And one part about the game is keeping in mind where you're going to be when the stack resolves. Are you going to be safe? Are you getting attacked? Are you on a dangerous time zone or a good one? And that requires you to think ahead a little bit and plan based on what other cards players are playing.
Yeah. So you kind of want to plan in the future what is going to happen. So make sure that like 2 turns from where you are, because you're going to move forward once at the end of every round, you're going to be in a place that's going to be pretty well off because you might not have the cards that you had earlier to escape these things. because you'll run out of cards quickly if you play all of them.
Right, and the round keeps going until everyone's passed, and then the stack starts resolving. Right now, blue and pink have passed. Yellow has one more chance to play a card, or they may pass to end the round.
And if everyone passes, they're going to go on to resource depletion. Now, everyone didn't pass. If no one played a card, they would go on to resource depletion. And so everyone wanted to leave that space too, because resource depletion, you'll have to discard a card every round when you land there. If you were on there. For each card you play, sorry. Yeah, for each card you play, you have to discard a card. But okay, so the resolution here, hologram is resolved, bringing the sniper rifle back to the hand. Now that fizzled because it didn't have a target. And then fast track 2 onto Atlantis, which would have given him an extra card, but because he played it twice, he ends up on this more random card draw one. And then time machine twice, because 2 of them were on the stack, so he goes to the same place twice. Time machine twice up here. Prosperity is what's doing that, playing all these double cards, of course. And now the sniper rifle doesn't have any target, so it just drops on the ground there. And sabotage gives some card advantage to the blue guy, and another card to the blue guy. So this is going to be the beginning of the next round. And after this round that played out, this is what the stack looked like. And you can see Commandeer has taken over one of the fast tracks, I think. So backtrack 3 is going to go pick up the sniper rifle. Not so bad. And now looks like pink has a fast track 2 here onto an earthquake. Watch out though, that is an earthquake. You would die at the end of the round there. But a time bomb 3 onto the yellow robot takes him out. And
No, blue also has a time warp, putting them back on space, landing on the bomb. And
wow.
therefore, pink wins.
Yeah, so even though pink would have died at the end of the round, he took him out before that round happened, so he would have won the game there. All right. Well, thanks for watching our video. Hope to see you at PAX.
Yeah, thanks, guys.